collapsing capabilities into people, there are a few considerations to keep in mind. And some of those evidential consequences include things that really resonate, particularly around the places that I spend a lot of time in, and that is delivery fragmentation. So, delivery becomes very challenging when there isn't clear accountability, not only on who is doing the work, but where it sits in organization and what it is that we're trying to do. Almost all delivery rolls up to one or more capabilities. And unless those capabilities are clearly defined from the outset and effectively sort of help the organizations, think of it as like the governance spine in an organization, sort of underpins all of that, you can find that there is gaps at handover from delivery into BAU. You can find that there is rework a lot of the time. One big one that's something very familiar lately is the concept of program governance bloat. When capabilities are not being factored in as part of estimating and planning delivery initiatives and projects and programs at a portfolio level, what typically ends up happening is you get this significant bloat because people are not thinking about what the organizations needs to do cohesively across the people, process, and tools. They're only thinking about it from their individual silo. And so what happens is then they're accounting for uplift and changes to their areas and not actually thinking about it more cohesively. So again, this ends up resulting in inflated estimates. It ends up resulting in governance bloat. It also ends up resulting in structural difficulties around decisions, lines of accountability, and a number of other things as well. Another thing is by not being clear on capabilities from the outset and just assuming it's a people problem, people will then assume that anything relating to a particular capability sits with that individual, and often it doesn't. As I said earlier, they're cross-cutting. And so it can actually really significantly impact execution. And this is why thinking about it from capabilities, one of the other really important considerations is the fact that when you build your organization based on functions and people alone and not the capabilities, it ends up significantly changing every time you have an org restructure or a significant change in leadership or something of the sort.